So I've come across something really spectacular, a method that allows you to make a buttload of cash by using bolters. Now, to go over the method in its simplicity, from what I discovered, there's two things that you're going to need, other than patience anyway. What you're going to need is you're going to want the grapple hook maxed out. So you're going to want to have it to the point where you are able to grapple hook enemies, because that is going to be essential for this glitch. And the second thing you're going to need, which I guess is kind of a spoiler warning for those who are curious, is you are going to need to have the drowned district, I think that's what it's called. You're going to want to have it drained, because not only does this unlock a specific new area, which is easily the best farm for gear such as artifact weapons and armor, but it unlocks a specific type of bolter. Now this bolter, other than being unique due to the fact that it spawns in the day, this bolter also drops blue core crystals when it takes damage. Now, you could just sit there and kick it, but eventually it would die. So I've discovered a way in order to use the grapple hook in a certain pattern to not only just get crystals from it indefinitely, but you can keep it on the ground as long as you're in a flat area away from any other infected, anything that's going to interrupt you. You can sit there and grapple hook it again and again and again, and you can keep getting these blue core crystals to drop, which, I mean, as you can see from the gameplay here, it's nuts. And I don't know whether it is a intended design for it to drop this many, but I do believe that them dropping blue crystals every time they take damage is 100% a feature. Now, these blue crystals are going to drop 500, well, they're not going to drop anything, I should say. They're going to be worth 500 for every single individual crystal, and as long as you keep the bolter on the ground and you keep grapple hooking it again and again and again, you're going to be getting a massive amount of these crystals. Now, what I've gathered is you want to try to do it out in an open flat area. Where I'm doing it in isn't so bad per se, but the thing about it is the location, it has a little slope and an old rusty car that you'll notice that a few of these crystals actually do get glitched inside of. Now, it tends to drop them pretty much right by it wherever it takes damage. So I suggest trying to get out in a flat area, away from biters, away from drowners, just kind of away from anything, even sort of sloped terrain. You want to try to find the most open, flat location possible that you can in order to actually effectively get these crystals to spawn. Now, like I said, as long as you keep this bolter here on the ground, you can just keep doing it. I don't know about stamina. I have max stamina due to having all of the inhibitors, not to flex, but to flex. I don't think that stamina is still going to play too much in it, because you do it in intervals in order to keep it down, because if you have a rank 3 grapple hook, it also gives you the ability to boost your momentum by pressing the same button soon after. You don't want to spam the button, because then you're going to throw yourself over it, and you're going to probably give it a window to get up and get away from the area you're doing this in. And if you do it too slow, then it's going to get up and it's going to send it flying again. You kind of want to get a pattern down where you're keeping it on the ground and you're getting as many of these crystals to spawn as possible. And of course, I don't know what else to say from there. It is a pretty self-explanatory glitch. As long as you have this district open in the rank 3 grapple hook, you can get an infinite amount of these crystals to spawn. I don't see any other reason. I don't know if this is going to be patched, but I say to take advantage of this method while it's here, because I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. I don't think it should be able to drop this many crystals. I feel like they meant to have a certain threshold, and whether they will incorporate one in future updates or not is a total mystery. But yeah, that is how you do this glitch, and you are going to be making so much money off of this. I've seen glitches out there that talk about, you know, zombie farms and also farming things with duplication methods. With this, you are going to be getting, I mean, every time you grapple, you make 500 currency.